who What is up, beautiful people? Thank you for coming back. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this video, that means that you already watched part 1, meaning you already have 50 shows you've already watched. I'm assuming you already watched it, so you're in the right place. So let's get into the video. There's no need to wait, no need to stall. Anyway, number 51, Mistresses. That show is about 4 best friends. One of them is married. The other one is her sister. The other one is a psychologist, and the other one, she owns a store. And they're just 30s, in their 30s, almost in their 40s, and they want to have babies. They just want to be married, and like they feel like their eggs are like freezing up and shit. And it's just, I'm gonna tell you one juicy detail about that show. You know how when I said there's 4 best friends and 2 of them are sisters? The one who's married, they get divorced, and then the sister ends up with, you know, her, damn, I probably spoiled it for you. Oh wow. The 100, that's a good show. It's about the world ended, and basically there's only whoever survived when the world ended, they're all in space, and they have 100 people that are locked up in prison in their little prison thing on the ship, and they decide to send those 100 people down to Earth to see if life is sustainable there. It's a good show. There's Blackish. I like Blackish. Proud Family. Come on, everybody has to watch Proud Family. Come on. We have Grownish. That show just came out, and it's a really good show. It's about like college life, and Grownish is a spin-off show from Blackish. Shows about the daughter Zoe. She's now in college, and she's basically trying to figure herself out, see who she really is. How can she, you know, do this college stuff when she just did the high school stuff and she was like the popular girl and all of that. We have Chicago Fire, good show. Chicago PD, good show. Chicago Med, good show. No, I just love Chicago PD personally. That's my favorite. I would say Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and the Chicago Med. But you have to watch Chicago Fire first, because when Chicago Fire was the first show, then like a few seasons later they created Chicago PD, and then after Chicago PD they created Chicago Med. But you could watch them out of order, it doesn't really matter. There's What I Like About You, there's Revenge, Lost, Empire. Everybody knows Empire. If you haven't watched it, come on, watch it. We have Star. I don't know if Star is a spin-off show from Empire or not, but I know the person who created Empire created Star, and Star's a good show. There's Containment, that's a good show, it's on the CW. We have The Secret Circle, it's about like 5 or 6 people who find out they have magical powers. I just want to make a note, all the shows that I'm listing, I have watched them already, so I can vouch for them. They are good shows. Now, you may not like it because, you know, no 2 people have the same taste, but you know, that's why I'm giving you 100, right? Okay. Next we have Quantico. That's about people who go to, you know, Quantico is where they train people to become FBI agents, and it's about that. It's about how this girl, they think that she did a terrorist attack in New York City at Grand Central Station, and all of that. There's Dear White People. There's 101. Come on. You had to have watched 101. Like, you've had to have watched 101. There's Prison Break. That's a good show. It's about this guy who breaks into prison to free his brother. And he does that like 3 times. Like, he does it he breaks out of prisons that's basically what he does for his life. He breaks out of prisons. There's Teen Wolf. I love that show, and I cried when it ended. I don't know why they ended it. Y'all could have just did something when it was in college, or like when it was in their lives or some stuff. And Styles, oh, he will always have my heart. I love me some Styles. We have Raven's Home. Now, I'm gonna assume that everybody has watched That's So Raven, because That's So Raven was like the childhood. That was just the show. So Raven's Home is a spin-off show where Raven is now an adult and she has her own children. She lives with Chelsea and her son, and just, you know, taking on motherhood, being a single mom with her best friend and all that jazz. We have Catfish. It's about this guy and his friend who help people who are being catfished online. Jersey Shore. Come on, everybody watch Jersey Shore. We have Awkward. It's about this girl in high school and she's very awkward. Like, a lot of awkward shit happens to her. A lot of crazy shit happens to her. But she does end up getting the cute guy, so it's like, oh, but still, it's an awkward show. We have Scream. I don't know if you guys have seen I've never seen the Scream movie, but I've seen the Scream TV show. It's very similar, I think. Wait, I can't even say that because I never watched it. But still, Scream is a good show. Zoe 101. Who hasn't watched Zoe 101? I cried when it ended. I cried. There's Faking It. It's about these two girls who pretend to be gay and in a relationship to become like the popular girls at school. There's Girl Code, and they also have Guy Code. So Girl Code is about, they just talk about all the shit that happens with girls, whether it's physically, emotionally, with relationships, with family, with careers, with double standards and all that stuff. There's CSI Miami. Twisted, the bold type, is on Freeform. I love that show, and like I said in the last video, I feel like the bold type, it's kind of like it's like it's what I would expect life to be for like a 23, 24, 25-year-old living in New York City, you know, having a nice job and a nice relationship and the best friends and going out and stuff and dating and all that jazz. It's Victorious. Oh, I love that show. Kenan and Kel. That's an old show, but this is a funny show. I was watching it the other day, actually. There's Melissa and Joey. If you watch the movie My Fake Fiance, Melissa and Joey is the spinoff from that movie. But in a way, it's not the spinoff because in the movie they're fake married, but then they end up getting married in real life too. So yeah, in the Melissa and Joey, they're not married. Melissa is taking care of her niece and nephew, and then Joey is, he's like one of those guys that just fix shit. He fixes shit for her, and then they decided, why don't you live with me? And so now he lives with her, and they raised two nieces and nephews together. And they end up becoming in a relationship, and it's overall funny, romantic drama-ish, dramedy. It's a romantic dramedy. That's what it is. We have Chasing Life. It's about this girl who finds out she has cancer after just getting her dream job. Yeah. Bones. Oh, how I love Bones so much. That show is about a forensic anthropologist who works with a detective solving crimes. There's Shades of Blue. That's another cop show. It stars J-Lo. If you're a fan of her, that would be a good show for you to watch. The Tomorrow People. We have Life Unexpected. That's on Netflix. There's Lost Girl. Ooh, I loved Lost Girl. It's about this girl who finds out that she is a succubus. And if you know what a succubus is, if you don't know, Google it, because I don't know how to explain it. So it's about this girl. She finds out she's a succubus, and there's like so after she finds out she's a succubus, there's like this whole undercover magical world living in the world we live in. So there's like the light people and the dark people. I think that's what they're called. There's the light people and then there's the dark people. And she has to choose between being light or dark. But at the same time, I think that there's like a group like in the middle who's like half light, half dark. Oh no, here's the thing. Her mother was light, but her father was dark. So she's kind of a mixture of the both. But she does end up being light, I believe, because she does do good. There's Starcross. It's about this If you've seen the movie Bright on Netflix, Star-Crossed is basically the same thing in a way. It's like the world is divided. There's the humans and then there are the aliens. We have the messengers. It's about these 5 individuals who get a message from, I don't want to say God, because I feel like the way they interpret God in the movie, it's not, I don't know, but they have this calling to do good and to do certain tasks to help the world, to stop the world from ending. Yeah. We have the Shannara Chronicles. If you like action and like sci-fi and all the creatures and shit, you will like the Shannara Chronicles. The Shannara Chronicles. Next we have Rain. It's about this girl who's from Scotland, but she moves to France so that she can marry one of the princes to help her reign over both France and Scotland. But then there's so many issues with that. She has to get him to love her, and the mother of the prince in France, she doesn't like her, and some other, it's just a whole bunch of drama, but it's a good show. I know I say that a lot. I just so happen to like drama-full shows. Yeah. Next we have Underground. Underground is a good show. It's about slavery and about a group of people who escape. A group of I think it's just a group of slaves. They decide to run away, to escape, to become free, and they go through all these obstacles and all this, just a whole bunch of shit. And eventually, they get their freedom, but with them getting their freedom comes with also additional obstacles and additional problems and additional issues. We have Law and Order. We have Unreal. It's just like The Real Husband of Hollywood, similar to that. They're mocking shows like The Bachelor. And then last but not least, we have The Client List. That show is about a Southern girl, a Southern housewife, who feels like she's not doing much with her life. So she gets this job as a masseuse. She's a massage therapist or whatever they call the people. And the person who hired her does extracurricular activities. She finds out. She ends up doing the extracurricular activities, and she has to like hide it from her family and the people in the town and the city, and then drugs get involved and stealing and fires and all that other shit gets involved. Overall, it is a good show because just so much unexpected stuff and unexpected drama, which is what we love in TV shows. Am I right or am I right? But yeah, there you have it. I've just given you 100 TV shows that should be watched before you either turn 20 or before you graduate college, or just 100 shows that should be watched in general. I hope you like this video. I hope to make more like this. I don't really know. Maybe I could do movies if you guys want to see that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. You can follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at Thatqueenbecc, ThatQueenBecc. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment other TV shows you might want to share with me. Maybe there's something I missed, or maybe something you think that I should watch. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace and blessings.